My name is Jessie Owen, and I've been a C5 quadriplegic for 10 years now. December 21st, 2012, my family and I were going on a family vacation over some mountains through a pass here in Washington. And as we were driving through the pass, a tree fell on our car. That was the day that I became a quadriplegic. I lost a lot of things that day. I lost my parents, I lost my autonomy, I lost my job, I lost my apartment because it had stairs. That loss of autonomy hits so hard. So you get out of the hospital and your life has changed and you wonder, what can I do to support my body?
Greatest unmet need for people with spinal cord injury is regaining use of their hands and arms. ArcheX fills that need by enabling people to begin to reuse their hands even many years after injury.
For the first 3 weeks of this study, I had to do really tough fine motor skills like string a string with beads, tie a knot, tie a bow, dump water, stack blocks. All things I had to continue to do, but was failing to complete. And it was hard. It's hard to go and do those things over and over and over and be reminded that you can't do them.
But very gradually and very steadily over the 2 months that she was receiving the spinal stimulation, Jessie's hand function got better and better.
I realized that I wasn't frustrated anymore. I was having some fun. I was competing with myself. I was stacking the blocks higher. I could pour the water. And that's when I was like, there might actually be something here. It's not a fix-all. It doesn't bring 100% recovery, but 10% more function in someone who has very little function is incredibly meaningful and impactful.
By the end, she could feed herself, she could cook, she could dress, didn't need her caregiver anymore.
I found myself being able to open some jars. I found myself being able to use some scissors, and then I felt confident enough to try a knife. I found myself being able to write a little bit more, slowly, but I could do it. That little bit more independence allows you to do so much more and to feel so much more right in your heart about who you are. So I moved into this house. I gained my confidence after this study to start dating. Little scoop for Ozzy. Good boy. Because of this therapy, I can now make my children a bottle. I can use my hand to kind of brush the hair out of their eyes, and it dangles down to their nose. I can wipe away their tears. I can hug them. Yes. After the accident, I knew I would find happiness. because that's where my core is. But I also knew I would never be as happy as when I could walk, as when I could play, as when I could run and do physical comedy or any of those things. I knew I couldn't be as happy as before, but I could find happiness. And I was so vastly wrong. I have never been more happy in my life.